Let's talk a little bit about Road Atlanta Short is what they're going to be playing on. And, you know, again, I think that this is going to be one of those races that might be determined in the first opening seconds.
I want to see collisions.
Road Atlanta Short, very straightforward. If someone gets the lead, there's a damn good chance that they're not going to have the lead taken from them.
Correct.
So that means that the opening seconds of this particular race are critical. And, of course, it is a real-life track in Atlanta, Georgia. And I think we're pretty much ready to go.
Susie, are you ready? I'm
ready.
All
right, let's do it. I'm ready. Road Atlanta Short. It's Los Angeles Complexity versus the San Francisco Optx, and we start now. And you hear it go. Let's see what we get right off the bat. You can see we're following
SACKAMONJARO.
He's got the 4th pole position here, and no players going for any sort of a quick
move yet.
Collision. But all players are going to get into position right here. It looks like Optx might have. Oh, we had Optx bump. It looks like SACKAMONJARO just bumped Miximup a little bit, and that allowed Chavisan and GTO to sort of break away to first and second place. Not sure if that was intentional. Maybe he thought he was going to move to the side. There's Chavisan in second place right now, and you could see GTO right in front of him in first, and he has got one heck of a healthy lead.
That boy's fast.
Yeah, absolutely, very fast. And I mean, if he just keeps it going this way, it will really, really be a slow Sunday drive for him, and all he's got to, oh, watch out for that cone there, buddy. Here we see the 4th place position, and they're gaining up on that on Chavisan, but again, there's a lot of track here still to make up. Now it's 3 laps here. The first lap is already done, so it's a fairly short course. And again, that opening
exchange.
Yeah, that was it. And there wasn't any major collisions.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was any like crazy strategies going blocking or anything like that.
What? How did Miximup take first? Did I just see him in first?
And the thing screen just blinked.
Miximup now. Yeah, he is leading the pack. I am not even sure what happened there. I blinked, and all of a sudden now he's in first. Now, I'm going to have to guess that it was that first turn after the first lap, but this is another dangerous turn right here. As you can see him putting the brake lights on to get around that. If you take it too quick, you can get your car out of control, but if you slow down too much, then you can get smacked from the back. So Miximup somehow taking first place. He's going to cross over for the 3rd and final lap, and there's Chavisan in 2nd place. So something must have happened there with GTO allowed Miximup to take in first place. So right now we've got Miximup in first, Chavisan in second, and he is just trying to get up there. As you can see, cut across the grass and shave away as many seconds as he can. But I think it's probably going to be over at this point as we're going to have a couple more turns here. But I don't think Chavisan's going to be able to make this one up.
That's unlike GTO, man, because normally just based off of watching him practice in your PGR, once he gets out in front, you don't see him again. He stays out in front. He plays his game. He's very comfortable out there. So, I mean, the screen blinked, and I don't see him now.
And I heard another collision back there, but Miximup is going to stay on close. Oh, it's Chavisan and SACKAMONJARO, and it looks like SACKAMONJARO is going to go ahead and take it into 2nd place. First place will be Miximup, and SACKAMONJARO looked like he was going to take 2nd. Chavisan now coming around for 3rd. And I think that GTO must have just pretty much gotten ejected out of the race, but as far as I can tell from the unofficial race, it went Miximup, SACKAMONJARO, Chavisan, and GTO. And if that is correct, that is going to make it a 6-1 victory for the Optx, and that puts them in a mighty, mighty fine position.
I just blinked, and he was disappeared.
I didn't even hear the collision, really.
Wow.
So let's look at the scoreboard now and see now that we've got that. Again, I'm just going to kind of go through this. I think how I saw it play out, Susie, was Miximup and SACKAMONJARO taking 1st and 2nd.
Correct, I saw that too.
Chavisan taking 3rd, and GTO taking 4th.
Correct. From 1st and 2nd to 3rd and 4th.
Right,
just like that,
and suddenly, again, it must have been that final turn coming into the first lap, but all of a sudden, I thought it was a mistake. I was like, I'm not sure how this is going to happen, but it did, and Miximup was in first, and he sailed in. So let's take a look at the big board right now. As you see, we've briefly skipped over FIFA. We'll be coming back to that, but it is now 11-2 up on the scoreboard. And, wow, a lot of points to be made up here.
Still happen.
And it can be. You got Perfect Legend versus Ninja CW, Complexity Optx, Counter-Strike match, and, of course, Cregan BG versus Sturmy. Let's toss it on down to Cammy, who's with our winning Optx team. Hopefully we'll be able to find out what happened during that race. Cammy.
Hey guys, I have SACKAMONJARO and Miximup who just won that wonderful race. I have a question for you guys. You guys seem really relieved when you came walking over here, but I don't think that there was anything to worry. You were pretty much in the lead the whole way. Were you guys worried?
I was a little worried coming in here knowing that we were going against two seasoned veterans, but I know that we both have a lot of skill, and I think that showed today.
Complexity is a great team. We had a great week of practice, and we knew it was going to be tough. I'm glad we pulled it out. I was third place throughout most of the race, and on the next to last turn, I caught up to Chavisan by like 20 meters, which enabled me to crash him and then take second place.
There you go.
All right, well, practice really pays off, Wheat. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you. Practice does pay off. It makes perfect, actually. And that must have been how it happened. He got the length that he needed. He was able to get a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge on there. And
cut that gap down.
That's
made it
all
happen.
she did.
First and second.
We'll find out what game is coming up next. We've got more coming at you from the 2008 North America regular season. I'm DJ Wheat with the Championship Gaming Series online, and I don't want you to go away because we'll be right back. Thank you, Swiss.
No problem.